I'm Melissa Duran. Thank you so much for joining us for your city update. The governor has announced a plan on how a COVID-19 vaccine would be rolled out once ready. The state has released a draft of their vaccination playbook, which they have already submitted to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention for approval. The playbook describes a phased delivery once the vaccination is ready. The state is expecting initial doses to be very limited. It's expected that people administering the vaccine and other healthcare personnel who are likely to be exposed to COVID-19 will be the first to receive the vaccination. Other priority groups would include people with increased risk for severe illness, people 65 and older, and essential workers, including law enforcement. Children and pregnant women are not expected to receive a vaccine early on because clinical trials have not included these groups. We do want to remind everyone that a vaccine has not yet been approved. This playbook is just a plan for when one is ready to go. To take a look at the plan for yourself, you can go to nvhealthresponse.nv.gov. Well, in the midst of this vaccine playbook being released, the governor also gave an update on coronavirus transmission rates. Clark, Elko, Lincoln, Lyon, and Washoe counties continue to be flagged for elevated disease transmission. In addition, Carson City, Humboldt, and Nye counties have been newly flagged. The COVID-19 Mitigation and Management Task Force will be holding an emergency meeting with Washoe County officials on Thursday to discuss ways to combat this trend. While our unemployment rate continues to be high, City Council members from across Southern Nevada are working together to present the Southern Nevada Works Virtual Job Fair. The event will take place Thursday, November 5th from 1 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Multiple businesses across cities in Southern Nevada with open positions will be featured. You'll be able to chat with potential employers. The event is free to the public, but you will need to register at nvcareercenter.org/SO-NV2020. Well, it is a big day for downtown Las Vegas as Circa gets ready to open their doors Tuesday night. Now, Circa is the first brand new resort we've seen in downtown in 40 years. Now, the casino officially opens to guests at 12:01 a.m. on Wednesday, with a hotel opening at the end of December. One of the most buzzed about parts of the new property is the rooftop pool, which includes 6 pools and has enough space for 4,000 people. The land Circa sits on used to be the Las Vegas Club. We will have a more in-depth look inside the property for you in the coming days. Well, finally, before we go, we want to remind you all of the voting options you have available to cast your ballot. Here's a look. The November 3rd general election is quickly approaching, and you may still have a lot of questions on exactly how to cast your vote. This year, you have several options we want you to be aware of. First, every active registered voter will receive a mail ballot. For those concerned with being around too many people, you can fill out the ballot, mail it back, or drop off the ballot at one of several locations around Clark County. A list of those drop-off sites will be included in your mail ballot package. City Hall is one of the many locations available. Mail ballots must be postmarked on or before Tuesday, November 3rd, and received no later than the 7th day after the election, which is Tuesday, November 10th. If you'd prefer to cast your vote in person, there are 35 early voting sites that will open starting Saturday, October 17th through Friday, October 30th. For those waiting until Election Day, there will be more than 100 voting centers open where you can cast your ballot on a voting machine. Keep in mind, you will need to surrender your mail ballot at the time or sign an affirmation that you are not voting twice in the same election. For more information on all of your voting options, you can visit www.clarkcountynv.gov/vote. Make sure your voice is heard in the 2020 general election. All right, well, that's going to do it for your city update. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.